Our agreement was 3,000.
Okay.
So when I get to the month, they gave me 500.
So you agreed on 3,000, but at the end of the month, they
Yeah,
gave you 500. What?
500. I'll eat around 4. I'll buy chips.
Okay.
You see that chips was 10 rand, and even 8 rand you can get chips. So when I buy the chips, I'll eat the chips, then I will leave the oil, the chilies, and the vinegar.
Okay.
You see, I will leave those ones in the takeaway bowl.
Okay.
Then I will take those things home. When I get home, I will cook pap. Then I use the pap to eat the chili and the oil and the vinegar.
So this person came from all the way from Biani to Mpumalanga because he couldn't find any services that could help him with what he wanted, and he found you.
No.
And you did a 50 rand job, but he paid you 2,000 rand.
Yes.
And his friend gave you a printer on top of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has told you this. You are not working alone. You're working with God or something. What is the mindset at that time? Because here you have somebody who invested 10,000 rands. Here you have somebody who's helping you out with 750. You have a place now you can actually start a business, but then everything is just destroyed in one day.
I was a footballer, not a businessman.
Greetings, everybody. My name is Collensilaulepodcast. Welcome to the NCS podcast. And today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Kantorf. Mr. Kantorf from Ghana. From Ghana to South Africa, being a businessman. He owns a school, he owns an internet cafe, he owns a computer training center. And I'm really interested to hear what you think about his story. So comment, like, subscribe, switch on the notification bell to get notified every time we post a video. But before we interview him, there's a couple of announcements. Number one, the NCS podcast is part of Growth4biz Media. Growth4biz Media, we have a YouTube channel on that, so you can go check it out, subscribe as well if you like short form content. So on the NCS podcast, we're going to have the long form content, and on Growth4biz Media channel, we're going to have the short form content. The other thing is that if you find yourself interested in making an extra income or a second stream of income or a third stream of income, the quickest way to do that is to sell what you know. Sell your information. You need to find a way to sell your information, and we can help you out with that. We have an ebook for you that you can get for free, right? By clicking the link in the description. The name of the ebook is called Monetize Your Expertise in 7 Days, right? You need to find a way to monetize, or rather make money out of what you know, right? It's quicker that way. It's easier. It's more passive that way, right? Yeah, maybe you could let us know who you are, where you're from, and how you grew up.
Okay, our first thank you, Mr. Colin, for meeting you. It's our first time to meet. You are such a wonderful man. Yes, I will say that.
Thank you.
Because what you have started is not everybody who will get the courage to start.
Right.
So the only thing that we can tell you is don't stop. Continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is Kantorf Richard Yeboah, and I'm originally from Ghana. I've grown up from Kumasi, a city in Ghana called Kumasi. That's where I've grown up from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you're in South Africa right now, and your journey, the little that I've heard about you is really amazing. So I'd really like to know from where you grew up in Ghana, what led up to the point where you wanted to leave Ghana and come through to South Africa?
Coming to South Africa wasn't it wasn't in my plan to come to South Africa because, in life, there's challenges whereby it can put you somewhere that you don't even expect. So it depends how you modify your own life. So wherever you go, you can fit there. I was a footballer, not a businessman.
Right.
I played for premier team in Ghana before. I started to travel to Togo, from Togo to Benin, from Benin to Nigeria, from Nigeria to Ethiopia.
Okay.
But I first went to Djibouti before Ethiopia because they are the same like South Africa and Swaziland.
Right.
So I was playing 6 months contract. before I get to Swaziland, 2010. So I played for 2011, 2012, 2013 for Black Swallows, Bambani Black Swallows.
Okay.
So the life became challenged 2013, whereby I have to relocate.
Okay.
So I was having a problem with my leg, so it means I can't play football anymore.
Okay.
Then someone showed me go to South Africa. There's a place called Eastern Cape. Yeah.
Okay.
So I moved from Swazi straight to Eastern Cape to heal my leg.
Okay.
Then after healing my leg, I have no option, nothing to do because it's your leg that is making the money, not your hand.
Right.
So now the leg is not pushing anymore. So what are you going to do? So it was a tough. So I moved from Eastern Cape to Cape Town. That's where I met a friend.
Okay.
So the friend also introduced me to a restaurant called Bella Belota.
Okay.
So I worked there 2014. Yeah. I started to work there to I think almost 8 months, and then I got another offer. Then I moved from there to Olive Bistro. Olive Bistro because it's a good restaurant, but the only thing is the treatment. So because of the treatment, that's why also I left there, and then I went to another place whereby I was also introduced by a friend. His name is Nana Evers. Yeah. That guy is a wonderful guy to me when I was in Cape Town. So when I get there, he also get me a job in Speak Easy at Debenville. That is where I started to make a name.
Speak Easy. What type of business is that?
It's a restaurant.
A restaurant.
They
Okay.
pizzas, burgers, chips, steak. Yeah. I started to work, and then when someone helps you in life, you also sometimes want to help other people.
Right.
So I try to tell other two guys that they can join us because there's a lot of money here. Once you work, at least you can get a lot of money from this company. They are paying.
Okay.
So I introduced them, and then my boss said, no, the way you work, if you bring someone, there will be no interview. We don't need any CV. Just bring them. So I brought those two guys in, and then we worked for 3 months. After 3 months, they let me got fired.
Okay. Yeah.
When I got fired, that day I was confused because I don't know what I did, and I don't know, and I was trying for them to at least to listen to my side, but none of them were able to listen to me because what they have already heard is what they are doing.
Right.
So even my boss, who likes me a lot, even throw me a bro. He wanted to punch me if I don't go out from the restaurant. So our accountant hold me. Then she took me out.
Okay.
I went home. When I get home, that's where I realized that I'm fired. In my entire life, working some place whereby they love me a lot, and then the same people fired me with a story that I don't even know. So I was surprised. So I stayed home for 2 weeks. I decided to relocate, and then I started to make calls. So through calling, and then I find my junior guy here in Pumalanga.
Right.
He said to me, no, come. You were in my senior in school and you were doing me good. So come this side. If things are fine, at least maybe you can also move on.
Okay.
And I said, okay, let me come here and try. If maybe here can at least help me in other ways. So I moved to this side, and you see, working a place whereby they pay you 5,000, and then you lost this job. Now you come to other province, and then you start to receive 500 rand per month. You see,
From 5,000 to 500
from
rand.
5,000 to 500 rand. You see, so
Oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
easy.
Yeah.
It was tough. So sometimes what I used to do, I'll eat around 4. I'll buy chips. You
Okay.
see, that time chips was 10 rand and even 8 rand, you can get chips.
Mm.
So when I buy the chips, I'll eat the chip, then I will leave the oil, the chilies, and the vinegar.
Okay.
You see, I will leave those ones in the takeaway bowl.
Okay.
Then I will take those things home.
Uh,
When I get home, I will cook pap. Then I use the pap to eat the chili and the oil and the vinegar.
So you're using the vinegar and the chili as sauce.
Yes.
Right. Oh wow, that is an interesting story. That is an interesting story. And when is this? When is this? What year is this when you moved to Mpumalanga?
I moved to Mpumalanga 2016,
Yes.
um, around May.
Right.
Yeah, so when I came, I think I was going to make a CV
Mm-hmm.
from that cafe that I wanted to make a CV and then look for another job. Because when I came here, I tried to go to KFC. They did not offer me any job. I went to View
Mm-hmm.
to look for a job. I went all the restaurants around there, Paris Bridge. I went in.
Mm-hmm.
There was no offer for me. And even in Nespresso, I can take one day to walk the whole day in Nespresso before late. I would take
Yeah.
a taxi to come back to Coast
Mm.
where I
Looking
couldn't
for
get
a
a
job.
job.
Mm.
Yeah. So around June, when I was going to update my CV, that is where they employed me at
Mm.
that internet cafe. I
June
said no,
2016.
2016.
All right.
Yeah. So they said no. If you see your CV, and we also need someone here. Can you let us work? I
Mm.
said okay, it's fine. Now I'm not doing anything, so I can work with you guys as I'll also be busy to look for another job.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in agreement of a payment whereby they failed me to pay me that amount.
Mm.
So that time I was not having any option because I have nothing.
And how
So I have to
much?
take what they want to give me.
Uh,
Our
uh,
agreement was 3,000.
okay.
So when I get to the month, they gave me 500.
So you agreed on 3,000, but at the end of the month they
Yeah,
gave you 500. What?
500.
500.
So when they gave me 500, I asked, oh, what is the 500 for? They said it's my salary. I didn't say anything. So when I came home, because when I'm angry, I don't talk.
Mm.
I can be quiet the whole day.
Mm.
You will ask me something, I will reply you, but to talk on something that I'm angry of, I will
Mm.
never say anything. I
Mm.
have to sit down, think of what I will say that will not go against you when my anger is gone.
Mm.
So I went home to think about it. What question should I
Mm.
ask that is not going to bring maybe violence or
Mm.
any grudges?
Okay.
So the next day when I went, I sat down with my boss and I asked him, but sorry to call you for this meeting. We did not agree about this amount. He said, oh, no. When you came this month, we see customers are coming. You see, so next month we will try to make something.
Mm.
So I said, okay, for next month, it's not a year.
Mm.
Definitely the month will end.
Okay.
So when the month end, they say 500 again.
Again.
So I saw to it that there's nothing that I can do, but I must just take it like that
Right.
because
So,
I can do it.
right. So here you're working for a restaurant or what type of business is this again?
It was internet cafe.
Internet cafe. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But I also try to understand his side because it's a family business. So that is why I try to lose interest of working there when
Mm.
he says it's a family business.
Mm.
So he have to share the money to the whole family before he can also pay me. So I told him that okay, where I'm staying, even the rent is 700.
Mm.
So how can I pay? my rent. At least if the salary can even pay my rent, at least it's fine. But even the salary cannot pay rent. So I have to make a plan. And luckily, I was helping other students for their assignments, and I was not charging them. So that is where they started to maybe monthly. This one will give me 100 rand. This one will give me 50 rand. This one give me 150, 200. Then I started to make money from those assignments that I was doing to support.
And what are these assignments from? What students?
Sometimes the person is attending UNISA. Sometimes the person is in university that they will give them some assignment. Yeah, the person will take maybe a picture and then he or she will send to me via WhatsApp, and I will do everything, send to the person as a PDF or a Word, so that the person can edit it. Yeah. So those are the things that I was doing. And later on, I started to fix laptops, computers, and then I started to also to gain money from that side. Yeah.
So that's
then
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, you can go ahead.
So that is where I started, and then now I can pay my rent. But the problem is, I travel to also to save something. You see. So as time goes on, I told my boss, okay, I can see you are struggling to pay me. So what I want to do, not to put all my burden on you, can I open my own internet cafe? He said to me, no, it's fine, it's a good idea. Because what you are doing is not everybody who will do that. They will just run away, open, and then take all your customers. And I said, no, I will never even take a phone and call even one customer from this company. Trust me. So he asked me, do you have a place where you are going to open? I said, no, I don't have any place. So how are you going to open? I said, I'm now going to look for a place whilst I'm still working here. So when I close, I'll go around and look for a place. So my lucky was where I was staying, there was a room that was empty. Then I spoke to the owner of that place. So the owner said, no, if you want to open a business, it's fine. I can allow you. And I was still staying at the same place, backyard. Yes. Then the next day when I went to work, I told my boss, I got a place that I want to open my own internet cafe. He said, no, it's fine. What you did, I'll give you a computer for you to use it to start. So I said, okay. Then I just said, thank you, boss. I also appreciate it because it's not everybody who also do what you're doing. So
this man is giving you a computer?
Yeah, he gave me a computer for free. Even now, the computer is still with me. I don't want to throw it away.
You know, it's rare to have somebody who owns, let's say, a restaurant, and they help you build another restaurant that will compete with his restaurant. I mean, it's rare. So, but in this case, it's an internet cafe, but it's rare, and yeah, it speaks a lot about what type of person that person is. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah. But quickly before we continue, can we? You said you were helping students, and you were helping students maybe from UNISA, from university. It makes me want to ask this question, like, what qualifications did you have? Because you spoke about playing soccer and that didn't work out. You spoke about working in restaurants, that didn't work out. Let us know about your qualifications, maybe your education. What qualifications do you have?
Okay. I have metric, that is from Ghana. For us, we call BC certificate. And also I have computer certificate. And I was doing business administration in school. I did business, in school. So when it comes to accounting, so this side, most of them I was helping them through accounting, and also for computer ICT side. So all their homeworks and or their assignment, that is maybe let's take example accounting or ICT. I will be doing it for them, sending it back to them, or maybe when school closes and they'll come to the cafe, and then I'll be doing everything for them. Sometimes they will just leave it and go. So that was what I was doing for supporting the learners around here. That was 2016 to 2017.
Right.
So those that I helped them, they know. So yeah, just that I can't mention names.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. It's very interesting that you've always found a way to kind of keep yourself afloat, right? You had people who promised you 3,000 rands but paid you 500 rands. You had who promised you 5,500 rands, right? So it's very interesting to kind of hear your journey and how you actually made it through. So your first business, you were talking about the internet cafe, the person who helped you get your first computer. Tell us about how you started that, the challenges that you faced when starting that particular business.
After getting that computer, and also I got the place, I was not having any cash to invest in to buy maybe a printer and also some other computers for backup. I was only having a laptop. It was a compact, that old type laptop, compact laptop. So I went to a guy whom he borrowed me 10,000 cash to invest in the business. But before going to this guy, I was in the room. I think I've been in the room for 3 days. No food, no water, nothing. For 3 good days. When I quit from that cafe, I stayed home for 3 days, no food, nothing, because I was not having any money. I was broke. So I just heard a knock, and it was one of our Ghanaian friend who was also living around here. He said, "For the past 3 days, we have not seen you outside. What is the problem?" So I told him, "No, I'm fine." He said, "No, no, no, you are not fine. You are even reducing weight. What is the problem?" Oh, so it's difficult to speak out, but as you are here, I will tell you. So then, bro, I don't have money even for food, nothing. So he just said, "I'm coming." He didn't say anything. He just said, "I'm coming." So when he came back with 750 or 740 rand. He gave it to me. I said, "For what?" He said, "No, I'm giving to you for free. Take it, buy food." So I took the money. I went straight to a tax shop that was opposite where I was working, because I borrowed food from that guy. That was the last day I took a food from him. And for that, I didn't eat again for the past 3 days. So immediately the guy gave me the money. I went straight to the tax shop to pay that chips that I borrowed.
So
then,
yeah, sorry. As you were basically in this journey of trying to make money, trying to stay afloat, there were instances where you had no money for food, but you went to people who had food in their shops and asked for food. It was like
no,
a loan of some sort, and you told them that you're gonna pay them back.
yeah.
Right.
You see, when I was working that internet cafe, because it was opposite,
right,
he was the only person I used to buy food from.
Right.
And he knows that I always come there around 3 to 4 to buy chips. That was what the time that I used to eat, because I know that if I eat in the morning, I won't get any food to eat late. So I have to eat once. So if I buy the chips around 3 to 4, once I eat, if I go home, I'm already full. So there will be no need. So when I started to work overtime at that cafe, when I get home, I'm still hungry. That's why I started to eat the chips, and then I will leave the oil and the chilies and the vinegar. Then I take it home to pub and use the pub to eat those chilies.
Right.
Yeah. So when I stopped working there, he was the last person that I went to borrow food, because I was not having any food at home. So I took chips, and that time, you see, they used to divide bread into two. You can buy half. Yes, I took chips and half bread, and then that was all. For the past 3 days, I didn't eat again.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah, you can continue about the internet cafe. Sorry to cut you off about that question. The internet cafe, the challenges that you're facing. You can continue.
So for that 3 days, after that guy gave me 700 and something, and then I just went to the tax shop to pay um that credit, the food that I took as a credit. Then that 700, I went straight. I called my landlord. I want to pay my rent in advance because maybe when I get there, I won't get money to pay my rent. So I paid the extra 700. I used it to pay my rent, so that at least if I know that I don't have anything, I've already paid my rent. Then I started to look around for help, but there was no help. So I was in my room. This guy, I only saw him once. So I don't know what happened. I was in the room when something was telling me, go to this person. I don't know. So early in the morning, after bathing, I went straight to this guy. And I told him, bro, I want to start my own business where I don't have any money to invest. So if you can borrow me some money. He asked me how much. I told him I need 10,000. Said, okay, I have. I can give you, but I need a witness. I said, okay, it's fine. If you need a witness, it's not a problem. So I called that guy who gave me 740 or 750 for free as a witness. So we all sat down and then we spoke. We just go in agreement without any writing form. So he borrowed me the 10,000. I went and bought a small printer and also other computers. So before November, there was a program at Bush. You know, I'm a Ghanaian, so definitely I have to attend because all of them are going. So I said, okay, let me join them because I'm already here and now they start to know me, so let me join them. So I went with them. When we came, there was a heavy rain. That was very, very tough. So my mistake was I just left the computers and everything on the floor, except only the laptop and the small printer that was on top of the wardrobe. So when we came, the rain destroyed all the computers that was on the floor.
All of the computers?
All the computers that I bought. The 3 computers as I bought a new, full of water.
How many computers?
It was 3.
3 computers gone.
Gone. Damaged. And
how are you? What are you thinking at that time? What is the mindset at that time? Because here you have somebody who invested 10,000 rands. Here you have somebody who's helping you out with 750. You have a place now you can actually start a business, but then everything is just destroyed in one day. What is your thought process behind that? Or what are you thinking there?
My mind was closed that day. And I told the carpenter, or it was someone who welded things. I gave him money to weld me some table where I'll put in the cafe where I want to open because it was empty space. There was nothing in there. The next day, the man told me that I'm done with your table. Now the table is done, but the computer that I'm going to use to start, they are damaged. And now I'm afraid to go back and tell the one who gave me the money that
10,000,
the computers are damaged. So what I have to do is to be quiet. So I took the laptop and a small printer, Canon printer. So what I did was to use those ones to start. So after Malume called me, your table is done. I said, Malume, I will pay you. Just give me the table. And he gave me the table. He said, no, uh, I see you are struggling.
Mm,
Then I
mm,
told Malumi, yeah, it's true. I am, but things will be fine.
mm,
That day, this man, I don't know, he encouraged me that day. He said, you know what?
mm,
I see you foreigners, when you come here, you start small, small. Don't give up.
mm,
Don't give up. This thing that you are doing, don't
mm,
give up. Go, don't pay me.
mm.
Take the table. I know one day you will pay me more than that. This
Wow.
man gave me the table without not paying him for the labor.
Mm, mm,
So, not for him taking the money, then I used that money that he did not take to buy typex and also extra ink for backup.
mm. Right.
So I started with my laptop, small laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and Canon, small
Mm,
printer.
mm.
Two that I started with.
Wow. That is very interesting because now you're running a proper internet cafe, a successful business, and that's very interesting that that happened to you. You lost computers. Basically, the investment, the 10,000 Rand investment was basically gone. And you had to start with a
God,
laptop. So that's
yes,
very interesting. I mean, it speaks to say to a lot of people who are in business that there's some challenges that are gonna come, right? There's some challenges
yeah,
that are gonna come. And like you said, that other man who gave you the table, he motivated you, encouraged you not to give up, right? So I think
yeah,
the same message to everybody who's watching, do not give up. I hope you're getting value from this video. I hope you're getting information that can help you in your business, right? We're going to be getting some more guests that have established businesses that have faced challenges so you can actually learn from it, right? So you can actually learn from it. If you are interested in becoming a guest on the NCS podcast, there's an email in the description where you can email us and basically let us know that you want to be a guest in the NCS podcast. If you do not see the email in the description where you can email us to let us know that you want to be a guest, go to the YouTube channel, NCS Podcast YouTube channel, go to the About section, and you can click a button there that will reveal the email that you can use to notify us about your interest in becoming a guest. As you get value from these interviews, as you get information and become interested in business, right? There's probably something that you know that somebody would be willing to pay for, right? It is very important to actually consider selling information rather than selling your time, right? We have that option for you right here on the NCS podcast, or rather Growth4biz Media, where you can actually take what you know and package it in a course. Take what you know and package it in a course. There's a link in the description that will lead you to a page where you can look into the product that we are offering you. It's called the Expert Challenge, where we help you take what you know and package it into a course and sell it, right? If you do not want to purchase the product, there's a free ebook that will help you through the same process, right? In a quicker way. There's an ebook, right? So you either have a free ebook, right, that will help you through the process of taking what you know and making money out of it, right? Or you basically enroll in a course called the Expert Challenge, where we're going to help you through the entire process. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like our channel, the value that we're giving, subscribe, switch on the notification bell to get notified every time we post a video. Enjoy.
When I started, now I have to create my own customers because I cannot take customers from where I was working because where I open is not far.
Mm.
So what I have to do is to make flyers and then I have to go to complex.
Right.
Then I give out flyers. So when I come back, they will tell me no, there was customers here because there was no one. So they went. So
Mm-hmm.
you see, when I go out to make advert, customers say,
Okay.
oh, it's also coming back. And then I'm not there because I was working alone.
Right.
So the one that will borrow me 10,000 when he heard that I've opened the cafe, he came through to
Mm.
see. And I can't throw the computers away. I have to use the computers just to decorate.
Mm. Mm.
Can't throw them away because even if it's you and then you came
Mm.
in, you want
Mm.
to see what I use the money for.
Mm.
So the
Mm.
computers were just there for decoration.
But
And then I was using the laptop and the small printer.
right.
You see,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. So my first contract was a small school that was next to me. They
Mm.
gave me a contract for their certificate
Okay.
and their reports. So I design it for them. So they pay me. When they pay me, then there was also this man. I think you know him, Mr. Bennett. He's making breaks when you are going to interview my F.
Mm.
That man is a good man.
Mm.
He gave me 2,000 for free because there was a work that no one was able to open to do it for him.
Mm.
So it's a friend who told him that, no, I got someone who can help you with this document. So they came to me. I was able to use, I think it was less than 10 minutes. He asked me, are you sure you are done? I said, yes, it's done. Are you sure? Because I'm from Guyana. No
Uh,
internet cafe was able to help me. And I
mm.
just said there less than 10 minutes and you are telling me you are done. I said,
Mm.
sir, I'm done. So he took all the documents, he
Yeah.
checked, yeah, okay, let me forward to the person that I need to forward to. So we
Mm.
forward to the person, and the person also confirmed, no, everything is perfect. This is what we are looking for. I'm telling you, a job that was 50 rand. This man
Mm.
gave me 2,000 and said, you know what, invest in your business.
Yeah.
And the friend that he came with, the one who introduced, he
Uh,
also gave me a printer for free.
well, so this person came from all the way from Biani
From
to Mpuma,
Gianni with
yeah,
the
to
document.
Mpumalanga because he couldn't find any services that could help him with what he wanted, and he found you,
No,
and you did a 50 rand job, but he paid you 2,000 rand, and his
yes,
friend gave you a printer on top of that.
yeah.
I said, I don't know if anybody has told you this. You are not working alone. You're working with God or something. Yeah, no, you're
I
not
will say
working alone.
God.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Yes.
no,
Hey,
that's very interesting. Very interesting. You can continue. You can continue. Yeah.
so when he gave me the printer, then just that it was only black and white,
Mm.
but I was very happy to have a printer that can print more than what I'm using.
Mm.
So when I get maybe contract and then I design for the color, I go and print from where I was working before, my previous work. Then we divide the months.
Mm.
That was what we were doing.
Mm.
Some work, if they cannot also do it, the person can pay there.
Mm.
Then the customer will come to me. I will do the
Mm.
job.
Mm.
Yes, and I won't charge the
Mm.
person again. So
Mm.
we're doing this to support us.
Mm. That's
Yes, that's what
interesting.
I can say
Mm.
for the start.
Mm. Yeah, no, this is
So,
interest. This is interesting. So, yeah, now we can see that the business, to some extent, it's flowing. There's some steady stream of income, right? People are helping you there, and there. And I think these challenges that you face are lessons to everybody out there starting businesses. But I would like to know as well how do you get to a point where you decided, okay, now I want to open a school, right? You have an internet cafe now, your business is flourishing. What made you decide, okay, now I need to open a primary school?
2019, I went home.
To Ghana.
I wanted to, yeah, I went
Yeah.
home. I went to Ghana. That I wanted to go to another country because I got some opportunity for another football team. So they were calling me for trials. And my brother
Mm.
was that side. So he wanted to help me to come. So I said to myself, okay, I will go, but I won't sell the cafe
Mm.
because now it's big now.
Mm.
We're making profits. So you see, the one who helped me before with that 10,000,
Mm.
he also went broke. So I brought him in. I told him, no, you are the one who gave me money to start. Although I pay you the money, but that
Mm.
doesn't mean I have to leave you. No, come
Mm.
in, come and learn. I'll teach you everything in this business.
Mm.
So when you also become perfect, you can start something also for your own.
Mm.
So when he came in and this opportunity also came, so I decided, okay, I'll go. I won't sell because you don't know what is going to happen. Anything can happen to this journey. So if it happens, maybe I can come back and work
Mm.
again. Then he was saying, no, let's sell it. Let's sell it. I said, no, no. I can't sell something that I struggle to open. No, I can't. Say no, let's sell. Then he brought someone. He brought someone and said, this person want to buy. And there was also other lady who was saying, no, can you give it to me? Even if you go and things did not work, when you come, I can give it to you. So, and this one also brought a guy who is also from other countries, also foreigner. So I was checking both. You see, this one is a South African. That was my biggest mistake. This one is a South African, and this one is also a foreigner. So, maybe if I give it to this South African and things did not go well, maybe she won't help me. I doubted her. Let me give it to someone who's also a foreigner. Maybe if things do not go well, he will help me to stand on my feet again.
Okay, I understand the
So
logic.
when I came back,
I understand the logic.
So when I came back,
Yeah.
Good that you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
So I went to home, things didn't go well.
Yeah.
Then I came back. So when I came back, it was tough. This person did not pay the money that you were supposed to pay for the business. And now you are working in. Now I'm here and I'm broke. If I ask him money, it's a problem. So this man want me to work for him in my own business. I must become a worker. And I told him, no, I won't do that. I will make that mistake. So you see the lady who came and then I refused to give it to her. She's the one who took the restaurant because I opened a restaurant before going home. I opened a restaurant. So when I was going home, she's the one who took the restaurant. So she told me that I'm stranded. Then she called me to her house. I said to me, I can see things are not going well. What is the problem? So I just narrate everything to her. After she said, you know what? The restaurant that I bought, I'm not gaining any money. And I know you and I trust you. I know if you take it back, you can do something. Don't worry. Don't pay me. Don't pay the money. The only thing that I need is I need the equipment in the restaurant. Take the place. When you get money, then you come and pay me. And I'm telling you, this lady did not take even a cent from me. She gave me the place again, not to pay nothing. So if you see me as I am today, it's because of her. The name is Shamin. He's having a guest house when you are going to my Asante guest house. Yeah. So if you see me today, who I am today is because of that lady.
So what happened to that internet cafe? Like that guy took it, it's his now, or is it still yours? What's happening there? Just for clarification.
You see, it was very complicated. Now, if I ask you the money you are not giving me, give me the cafe and let me work and pay you what you gave me. It's also a problem. So I just leave it. Then this Shaman gave me the restaurant back. So as I gave you the internet cafe and you are working there. You also have a customers that you take their t-shirts to go to White River to print. So I was happy. Okay, now I got the place. I don't know what to open. Then my friend, the one who borrowed me the 10,000 before, said to me, you know how to print t-shirt. Why don't you open a t-shirt printing? And then this, my friend, also will give you the customers for the t-shirt that he's always taking them to White River to print and print it. Then I said, okay, it's a good idea. Okay, let me open the t-shirt printing. So at least I can start to make something. And I was not having money to even to decorate the office, to buy stuff, even a printing machine. I was not having any money. But that Charmaine, that lady, she took a loan and gave it to me. She gave me a loan whereby I'm the one owing her. And she still do collateral with her properties and took a loan and give it to me for me to start another business. Seriously, I cried that day.
Wow. You cried that day, yeah?
Serious. I regret not giving her the internet cafe when she was also crying for it.
Mm,
I regretted for not giving her serious. And I apologized to her. Uh, ish. Sometimes God can also blind you so that things can happen. Then he, the
mm,
same person, will show you the way.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was tough. 2019,
Mm.
it was tough.
Yeah,
So
so
after I opened, mhm.
yeah, I didn't know about the restaurant. I didn't know about the restaurant. I know about the I know about the internet cafe. I know about the school. I know about the computer training center. Uh, I didn't know about the restaurant. Any other challenges that you could share to business people out there when it comes to that restaurant business?
uh, I just opened the restaurant. I was hoping to give it to the one who borrowed me that 10,000.
Okay.
Purposely, I was opening for him
Yeah.
just to also appreciate what he did for me.
Mm.
So when we opened, electricity was not stable. It was on and off, on and off, on and off, on and
Oh,
off. So things were not stable. So even if you buy stock, electricity can go for 2 days.
yeah.
So our stock will be rotten, smelling. So we have to throw them away and then we have to buy another stock.
Mm,
So we're losing. I told them no, let's close. They said no, if you close, people will laugh at us. I said no.
mm,
It's better you close rather than losing and
mm,
thinking if you close, people will laugh at you because you lose. No, you need to
mm,
lose.
mm,
And one thing about me, I'll be rather losing than you thinking like people will laugh at me when I close. No, I'll rather close it
mm,
rather than to choose losing.
mm,
Once I'm putting money in, there's no
mm.
income and I'm
Yeah.
losing, and then you are afraid people will laugh at you, so you cannot close it. No, 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 no. I'd rather
Mm,
close it
mm,
because if you save, you can even use it to generate another thing rather
mm,
than investing in something that you know that is not doing, it's not functioning.
mm. Yeah, so
So
this is happening around I think maybe 2020 because that's around the time when we had
no,
load
that was
shedding, electricity.
2018, 2019,
20,
2019.
yeah.
Our electricity this side was always tripping. Sometimes it will trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it will trip. So we have to wait for ESCOM to come and fix it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Then after from there, I decided to sell it to that lady, Shami.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's where she gave it to me back. But I was not able to use it to open restaurant again. Then
Uh,
I used it to open a t-shirt printer.
a t-shirt printer shop type of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So from there, that is where I started um a t-shirt printing, and then the one who took the cafe said, if you have opened a t-shirt printing and it's using the same name, so if
Mm,
it's like that, you need to close it down.
mm,
And it's the same person
mm,
that even gave me even 3,000 to make admin decks.
mm.
The same
Okay.
person who came to show me where I must even put the TV.
Uh, is
And
this the
when
person
everything was
who
done,
is this the person who built the table for you?
no, 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 no. The
Uh,
person who took over the internet cafe,
oh yes,
the
from
one who
Ghana.
wanted to buy the internet cafe and pay to pay.
Oh yes, I remember now. I
Yes.
remember now. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now this person is the one showing me what to do in the t-shirt printer that I'm opening.
Mm.
Now I'm opening tomorrow. And then he came maybe today late and said, you cannot open the t-shirt printing here.
Mm. Uh, yeah, that's a troublesome person. That's a different person. Yeah.
I asked him, but you are the one when I started helping me to put the TV here, gave me 3,000. Although you can't pay me what we agree on, because we agree on for you to pay me 15,000 per month, and you fail to pay. Now, someone has tried to help me, took a loan, gave me the loan money to buy machines. Everything is here. I'm opening tomorrow, and you are here telling me I can't open this t-shirt printing here anymore. Then I asked him, what is the problem? He said it's still the same name. I said, but if it's the same name, this is a t-shirt, not a paperwork. So why don't you give me the customers that you have for t-shirt? Said no. He went to police station. And then even the police, when they asked him, you came here to report Mr. Kantorf, can you tell us the story again? When the guy was telling the story, they said, no, you didn't say this. He said, oh, I forgot. Then they said, okay, continue. When he's talking, they said, no, when you came, you didn't say this. So I forgot. So after that meeting at the police station, then they said, no, you need to find a lawyer because this guy is using you. He's playing with your mind. You need to find a lawyer. I said, now I'm broke. I don't have money to look for a lawyer. So it's the police that they show me, go to this lawyer, tell him everything, all the story. They will help you. And these lawyers, when I went to them, I tell you, bro, not even a cent that they charge me. When they listen to the story, they call both of us. And when the guy came, he also came with his lawyer. When the guy spoke, they said to the guy, you are wrong. When you buy something you fail to pay, you need to give it back. But here is whereby this person gave you more time to pay every month and you still fail to pay. Now he's opening t-shirt printing and you are saying he's not allowed to open the t-shirt printing. So as we finish, he said he's going to pay me all the money and he failed. So now I forced to open the t-shirt printing. Now it's working. I'm doing even car branding. I was branding some cars here. Now the t-shirt printing is booming now. And then lockdown started to come.
2020
Once I'm
now.
not done paying 2020 now.
Yeah.
We're going lockdown. So when I didn't know we were going lockdown. I was not even aware of anything about that. I was there when this guy came to me. I think it was Sunday, 2nd February. He came to my house and said, the cafe, I cannot continue anymore. I want to give you your keys. You can continue the cafe, then you work and then you pay me. I said, no, I'm okay with the t-shirt printing. I'm okay. I don't want it anymore. You can take it. So he came with the wife and the wife was saying, no, you can take it. It's from our heart. You can just take it, continue, and then you can sign an agreement. It's okay, it's fine. And then my family also said, no, you can take it because they came to your house. You didn't go to them. So we took the key. When we came to the cafe, there was nothing. There was nothing.
No computers, nothing, printers.
No stock. Computers were there, but computers were not working. Printer was not working. No stock, no typers, no ink. Nothing. So now I have to start from zero. Whereby I call someone, a guy called Sidwell, and I call him to come and assist me. We started around, it was Sunday, we started around to fix the computer 6 p.m. We finished Monday early in the morning, 4 a.m. That was, everything was done. Monday morning, 4 a.m. Everything was done because we were waiting for the workers to come. And we don't want the workers to come whereby there's nothing. And you know here, because you already have a name, So people will come, and then when we come and we fail them because we do not have any stock and we have nothing, internet is not working. So we have to start everything afresh again. Whereby when we finish, it was around 4 a.m. when we finished fixing all the computers and everything. Then I call Nespresso, those white people that I was doing business with. I called them and then I told them my situation. They said, no, Kantorf, come. We give you typer, we give you ink, we give you extra printer, everything that you need. So they gave me without paying any cents. They gave me all the stock without paying any cents because I was working with them for a long time. So when they gave me stock, I started again, and this guy came back. You want to take the business back? So for that time, I refused. I said no. Then on March, there was a lockdown.
Again, yeah. I remember.
So now all shops must close. Now I'm owing a loan for the cafe. I'm also owing a loan for the t-shirt printing. Now we're going lockdown. How am I going to pay all this loan? So I spoke to the lawyers. They said, okay, we'll talk to this guy. He agreed of 10,000 per month. So during the lockdown, then I called someone in Nespresso who is working at the CIPC. I told him that this is my situation. I'm owing, and I know we are in lockdown. But what about the students that they also need to print things for their school things? He said, okay, the government is giving some measures to other companies that they can open. So let's wait. Maybe internet cafe will be open due to transport so that they can come and bring some payments. So it was 2 days, and then this man called me and said, oh, okay, there's a rumor that internet cafes will be open so that people can start to print, and then they can start to, even the student, they can go back to school. So it was lucky for me. I was able to open. I was the only internet cafe who was working during lockdown. So people can even come from send documents to people here from Nespresso, from Joburg. They all send documents, and I'm the one who was printing. And then someone will take it and deliver to them at Nespresso to Joburg. So if the person is going to Joburg, the person will print all the documents. When you get to Nespresso, he give it to those that they are in Nespresso. When you get to Joburg, you deliver also to them. That was also the person's business. So that's where I was making money. And then I called the lawyers. Okay, this month I was able to raise 10,000. This is it. The guy was saying he doesn't want 10,000. It's too small. During lockdown. And I'm owing for the t-shirt print, and I'm owing also for the cafe, those who gave me the stock. And I'm not even raising the money to pay them. I'm raising the money to pay you first. So that I can pay you what the money that you gave me. He said he doesn't want that 10,000. 10,000 is too small. Then I questioned him, okay, I want to pay your loan and finish it. So this lady, we sat down and then we spoke. And this lady said, okay, it's fine. If you want to pay that loan, I think even me, I will be free. So the next month I make, and then I pay the loan once from Charmaine's side. Now I'm working towards also to pay for the cafe, the stock that I took. Then I work towards to pay all those also, the stock money. Then I was free. So I told the owner of the place that, no, I can't pay 2 rents. I need to combine them so that I can pay 1 rent, because we are in lockdown. I can go here, I can't come here. So the owner accepted. Then I just combined the cafe and the t-shirt printing at one place. And now it's moving. So what came in my mind was, okay, now both of us, we have become professional, because I've been teaching you everything. The one who borrowed me the 10,000, I'm still working with him. So I told him that now you are perfect. Look for a place so that I can also help you to establish your own. Then he said to me, no, I want this one. You have to go and open a new one and start afresh. I said, no, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, man.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do is look for a place, design the machines and everything. I'll also buy for you. Said no, he
Mm,
doesn't want. We want this one, but leave this one for me. Then I
mm,
said, okay, so that is why you brought some in to come
mm,
and destroy everything.
mm,
So it was like some issues today here and there, and I got angry. The next
mm.
day, when I came back, I told him I can't work with you anymore.
I hope you're getting value from this video. I hope you're getting information that can help you in your business, right? We're going to be getting some more guests that have established businesses that have faced challenges so you can actually learn from it, right? So you can actually learn from it. If you are interested in becoming a guest on the NCS podcast, there's an email in the description where you can email us and basically let us know that you want to be a guest in the NCS podcast. If you do not see the email in the description where you can email us to let us know that you want to be a guest, go to the YouTube channel, NCS Podcast YouTube channel, go to the About section, and you can click a button there that will reveal the email that you can use to notify us about your interest in becoming a guest. As you get value from these interviews, as you get information and become interested in business, right? There's probably something that you know that somebody would be willing to pay for, right? It is very important to actually consider selling information rather than selling your time, right? We have that option for you right here on the NCS podcast, or rather Growth4biz Media, where you can actually take what you know and package it in a course. Take what you know and package it in a course. There's a link in the description that will lead you to a page where you can look into the product that we are offering you. It's called the Expert Challenge, where we help you take what you know and package it into a course and sell it, right? If you do not want to purchase that product, there's a free ebook that will help you through the same process, right? In a quicker way. There's an ebook, right? So you either have a free ebook, right, that will help you through the process of taking what you know and making money out of it, right? Or you basically enroll in a course called the Expert Challenge, where we're going to help you through the entire process. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like our channel, the value that we're giving, subscribe, switch on the notification bell to get notified every time we post a video. Enjoy.
So what they have to do is those two have to come together
Mm,
and then open
mm,
also a cafe. So when they open, to me, I'm not surprised because the customers are many. I can't serve them. I can't serve
mm,
all the customers.
mm,
So if you open, it's fine. But he sent message to all the customers. Now I have my cafe, come and support. And when the customers come, they also show me the message.
mm,
Look at the guy that we're working with. He says he's opening the cafe. We must come and support. You must not come here anymore.
mm,
I said, no, you can go. You can choose wherever you want to. I can't stop you. What if maybe the next day you come and then we have not opened and they have opened? Are you going to still stand there, or you say no? You can support them. Let them
mm,
also grow.
mm,
So when it comes to those parts, that is where the school started to come in my mind.
mm,
That no, um, I think the cafe has worked to its limit.
mm,
I have to make changes because now, if you employ people, when they come to you, you teach them. When they become perfect, they quit.
mm, mm,
When they come, you teach them. They become perfect, they quit. And
mm,
what I was used to do was, I only employ one person
mm,
all the time.
mm,
So if you see there are three, it means two are volunteering, but I still pay them. I pay them
mm,
salaries,
mm.
but they are volunteering. They are not permanent working with me.
Right.
But when time comes and they leave, customers think that no, today you are working with this one, she will go.
Mm,
Today this
mm,
one, but they don't know that this person came to volunteer. Someone will say, I want to come and learn.
mm,
So as the person is learning, I'm still paying the person because as you are learning, you are making the company also to make money. So I
mm.
have to pay you. Then I
Right.
pay them. When their time comes and they go, customers will be complaining. So I said, it's better I have to stop
Mm,
because if someone comes in and you are training the person, when the person time is up and the person go, customers also thinking like, why they come and then they go, why they come, they go, they do not understand. And you cannot always explain things to everyone. So it's better sometimes you need to stop it, not to allow anyone to come and volunteer anymore. So if I want you to work, I just employ you. You work on contract base. We sign 1 year contract, then we work. So as we're working, then they said, why don't you open ICT, computer school? And I said, okay. I sat on it, think of it for almost 2 weeks. Then that place, that was Internet Cafe first. Then we took the place and then we opened ICT computer school. And our first batch, all of them are working now, except only one guy that I was not seeing him. But the rest, all of them, they got a job. They are admin, some are working. Yeah, no, not with me. You know, when they were about to complete, what I did was I allowed them to make their own CVs and then we go around to submit their
right.
for them. Yeah, so after all of them were able to get job, and some of them also, there was one who was already a teacher, but coming to learn. Yes. So from there, they were saying, no, even you are teaching the kids, why don't you open a school? I said, no, a school, I can't budget for school. School is something that is too big. I can't budget for it. They said, no, you can try. So when I saw how things were going, now, because of the lockdown, there's no money in the system like first. And the ICT school, they will come and ask, they don't come again. Sometimes they want only 1 month course. Sometimes some people also want 2 weeks. So it was like upside down. And they were pushing me, no, open the school, we will support you. I said, school is something that is too big. So I'll doubt myself, seriously. When it comes to the school, I doubted myself that time. But the people that I was working with was always like motivating me, open the school, the way you handle things, the way you do your things, you can. But me, myself, I doubt myself because I see school as a big thing. Because you see, school, one person cannot open a school. It's very difficult. So I said I would take a risk. I took a risk to open the school. But before I wanted to open, I first went to department to ask how to open. I first went to nursery. Those that they saw me there, yeah, they know. I went there, I want to open a school. How do I open? They asked me, do you have a place? I said, no. I want to start. That's why I'm here. I want to find out how to open it before I can open. They said, okay, you need to first get a place. Make the place good, neat. You come and inspect for you. Then they said, even it's not here that you're supposed to come. You're supposed to go to bush. So they sent me from Nashville to bush. So when I went to bush, I also told them I met this man. I forgot his name. I met this man. I spoke to him. I want to open a school. He said, okay, you have a place. He also asked me the same question. I said, no. No, you need to get a place and then you can say you want to open the school. So he also sent me back to Kantorf. Okay, when you get a place, you need to start from your circuit. There's a circuit at Kantorf. That's where I started from. So when I went there, I told them, okay, I want to open the school. So, okay, do you have a place? I said, no. Because I don't have any place that, like I would say, target here that I want to open the school. No.
Right.
There was nothing like that. So it took me, I think, almost 2 months before getting that place. So when I got that place, it was rooms for rent. So I took it easy because I know school, once you open, kids come, they start paying fees. It's not like that, bro. It's tough.
Mm.
I wish if some employees in private schools, sometimes they need to appreciate their bosses.
Right.
Because it's tough.
Right.
Sometimes the whole month you only have salaries, not a profit. The whole month you only have salaries to pay the workers. You don't have any profit. Sometimes you only have half of salaries, not even full. So you need to go and borrow money so that you can pay them. Why am I saying this? You see, some parents don't pay on time, and some also don't pay at all. So it becomes a challenge. So when I saw this thing, I first gave up. I wanted to stop.
Yeah.
Serious. I wanted to stop. And then I met this man, Mr. Koza. He's the one who motivated me. He said, no, don't stop. That is the challenge. Continue. It's going to work. Don't stop. You have got the place. Look at how the place, it was very dirty. You made the place neat and you want to quit. How are you going to get that money? You can't get that money back. So I was stranded that I don't get any help from anywhere. No support from anywhere. So why should I kill myself for something that
struggle?
I know I'm losing?
Right.
He said, no,
Yeah.
do it. Don't stop. Pass through it. What if you get a stubborn workers? Will you say because they are stubborn, you will stop the school? Because opening this business, you have to understand that you will get stubborn teachers that they will come and disturb you. Because of them, will you stop? So when this man was talking, I can see that this man was speaking from experience. So I was taking some points from this man's speech. From that, I said, no, I won't stop. Then I call home, sell my household. I sold it to invest in the school.
You sold your house in Ghana?
Yeah, in Ghana.
And you took that money and you invested it in the school?
Yes.
Phew. Yeah, no. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this is some proper information. This is some proper information. It only speaks to say that the journey of entrepreneurship is a really hard one. The journey of being a business individual is a really hard one, and all you have to do is just persevere, right? But what I've noticed in your journey, you've always had some people around you helping you, coming out of nowhere. Some of them you don't even know. They're helping you out. They're helping you out with tables. They're helping you out with money. They're assisting you. Talk to me about how you get to a point to where you have people wanting to help at the magnitude that you've been helped. Like it's really rare to get people to kind of help in and chip in 10,000 rand and chip in 3,000 rand and chip in a table for you to actually start a now established business. Like, talk to me about how you get people. I don't know. I don't even know what the question is. How do you get these people? How do you get these people? Right.
You know, you can't start anything without prayers.
Right.
Everything that you start, you pray.
Right.
And as you can see, even in the Bible, it says you need to love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Right.
So you know that if I do this and it will help me, I'm not supposed to do this one.
Right.
And one thing about me is, if I'm helping, once I help you, I don't remember. If I help you, I don't remember. Even if you call me and you are trying to explain to me, I still don't remember. I'm done with that help. So it will be very difficult for me to help someone. And that is the mistake that we the youth, we are doing now. When we are helping others, we take videos, we take pictures, we post it. I help this one. I did. That's why we don't receive blessing. When you help people from your heart, sometimes you can help people It's from your heart, and at the same time, it pains you because you're not supposed to give what you gave out. And paying back, it won't come the same day or the same time. It can take years. So all these things that was happening, when I sat down, I was used to think of, okay, maybe previous, the way I was used to help people, maybe this is how God is going to help me. Imagine when I brought out the school, when the name came out, I was receiving calls, open the school, we will support you. My kids will come. And all these people, when they call, they mention my name straight. That shows that this person who's calling you knows you, but you don't know him or her. So it's just like when I open the school, they just support me. And when someone also come, they say, you don't remember. I know you don't remember me because it's many people that you have been meeting. You don't know me. Yeah, but me, I know you. You remember you helped my daughter to get to this university. You remember you helped my son to get this school. And to me, I don't even know all these things. But all these people were able to support me with their kids. So for the school, when I was able to survive from the hardship for the start, the rest I would say is God who took over. God took over. Because what God did 2023 was a surprise. The number came boom. It just came boom.
The number in terms of kids.
Kids. It just came boom.
Students. Yeah.
Yes. So and all the experience to me, okay, I would say maybe 60% I know them that we chat daily. But 40, I don't know them, but they know me. You see. So we the youth, one thing that we must understand that when we help people, we must not always video them and come and post it for people to know that we are helping this one. That is whereby nowadays you are not receiving any blessings anymore. Because we always want to post what the good that you are doing. And we need to remember, when you make a mistake, it travels more than your good. One mistake, it can travel far. But when you do good thing, it will never even travel from here to your feet.
Yeah, there's this saying where it takes 100 years to build the reputation, but it only takes one mistake to break it down. Something along those lines. So I understand what you're saying.
That is yes. Lucky to be.
Yeah. Okay.
So we always made a mistake to make our wrong to bring us down. Instead of us to find a solution, we are still trying to prove ourselves. And if you try to prove yourself, that is where you go wrong. Going wrong is not like you are going wrong to the people, but you are going wrong to your business. Because it's not everything that you need to prove yourself. Some things you need to be quiet. Let it pass. If you try to solve it, it means it's like you see a river and then you say, this river, you don't like it, you want to block it. The moment you block it, you have to understand where you are standing. You're going to get a problem. Because if the water cannot flow, the water will destroy where you blocked. So when there is a mud, who is standing in the mud is you. But if you let the water flow, you're going to stand on the dry land.
Very interesting.
So if we the youth, I always say this, God helps me, people also helps me. I cannot get money, then I buy myself a big car. Whilst people are also struggling to look for job. When I was struggling to look for job, it was people helps that I still survive. So if me getting money, There's no need to go and buy a big car whilst other people are struggling to get a job. It's better I just have to open the business. Then all of them also come in and work. We all survive. So if I open, let's take example now, open a school. Someone will come in as a teacher. You find out the person have to learn everything there. Tomorrow the person start a crash. You see, you'll be happy. But some people will be jealous. You need to be happy. When someone move from your company and open his own or her own, you even have to support the person. Because if people are talking, they will say, he or she was working here and gained the experience from there to open her own or his own. But you rather fight with the person. Why are you taking my customers? Why are you opening? That is wrong.
You've come across a lot of those type of people, a lot of those people, and I'm glad you really made it out of that situation. I'm really glad you made it out of that situation.
Those one gave me experience through the internet cafe, how things were happening. People come and then they learn tomorrow and they become perfect. They buy a printer, they buy a laptop, they start. You see, so I learned to it that there's no need to chase them. Sometimes you see them wearing even your company uniform, working for their own. But people will be thinking that the cafe is for you, but it's not for you.
So they put on your branding to promote their own business thing, so that people, when they go there, they think that it's your business.
It's your business. They can make a mistake for typing. When I'm working Sunday, customer can come here Sunday. No, I was here. They made a mistake. And then I noticed that, oh, okay, I know what is going on.
Okay.
And I can't tell the customer, this person is not working for me. Then I will just be quiet, fix everything for the customer. The customer will go. And then I will trace this person and go to this person. I'll say, you know what? Using my uniform, using my name to do your business, I don't have a problem. But if only you're going to work nicely, perfectly, do everything nice so that you don't tarnish my name. But when I talk to them, they will just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then,
right. Yeah, you can continue. You can continue.
They even will send some documents. I want to print color. Can you print? I'm coming to fetch it. You see, now we're working together. But if I want them, then I fight with the person. What is the use of?
Right. So can you talk to me about the logic behind you not telling them that that was not your business? Because you said you just helped them. Some clients came in and they complained, and you helped them, and you did not tell them about that. That's not your business. That's not your fault. Tell me about the logic. What's the thought process behind that? Personally, I would have probably told them, "Hey, that's not my business. That's not me." Talk to me about the logic behind that. Why not tell them that that's not your business?
You know, I suffer to get where I am.
Right.
So if I see someone trying something, especially the youth, I become happy. I always become happy when I see someone trying something. I always become happy. And sometimes I motivate them. But if I get angry, I'll be angry with myself, not them. And you can't block someone's chance.
Right.
If you block someone's blessing, you are blocking your own blessing. If you allow the person's blessing to flow, it will also flow to you also.
Right.
That's why I'm not ready to seize any youth, even if they want to use my name or my brand to start their own business. No, I can't stop them.
Okay, so in this case, you were happy for the other person starting something, even though they're using your brand.
I'm not the one helping them to start.
Yeah.
But people work with you, gain experience, and then use your uniform. Like, let's take example, on the roadside, you see them sitting there with your uniform and then working there. You see, when you are passing, the moment you see the uniform, you think this person is working for you. So this person will go there. So if I see it, I cannot go and fight with this person because this is a material. It's a cloth. So fighting with the person with just a common cloth, it means you yourself, you're losing your dignity, self-respect. You see, so if you allow them, that's why I always tell the youth, if we can allow the youth, some of them, they have more business idea than me. That is what I always say. Many of them, they have more business than me. The only thing is, for them, they are waiting for capital. And that is whereby the mistake is. Instead of them to start something small, they are waiting for capital. That is whereby the mistake is. If they say, okay, I have this small, let me start this small. Instead of waiting for capital for someone to give me a huge money to start a business. And when you start a business with a huge money, or you are just sitting in the room, someone call you, I'm opening a business for you, that is whereby the business collapse. Because the business is not in your heart. If it's in your heart, it's whereby you struggle to bring it up. That is whereby you know that you suffer to bring this up. So you will never let this thing to collapse. But because it's not happening like that way, that's whereby it collapses.
Yeah. That's why people can actually win the lottery, 20 million, 5 million, 100 million, whatever the case may be. And you hear stories about that, and you find out that they actually lost all of that money within 5 years, within 2 years, within 6 months, that whole story. So I really understand what you're saying. I really understand what you're saying. Right. So, yeah, Mr. Kantorf, this has been great. This has been great. This has been great information. I really like your story. It's very inspiring that you moved from Ghana to South Africa, working at restaurants, working at internet cafes. Now you have your own internet cafe, your own school, your own computer training school. I really appreciate you coming through and honoring the invitation. Right. If you could maybe just one short word for the young individuals out there. I know you're passionate about young individuals starting something. If you could just maybe motivate them about starting something and make sure and actually running a business for themselves.
The first thing that I would say, never give up. And they must always also motivate themselves with whatever they want to start. Before even people outside there start to motivate you. Sometimes appreciate who you are and what you want to start. Don't be greedy. That's the thing I always say it. If you want to move far, don't be greedy. If you become too much greedy, you block your own blessings. Make more donations. Sometimes you see, when they work, the little that they got, they must take a small portion and give it to those they also need help. You can even go to orphanage and then you donate. It also brings blessings to your business. But they must not take pictures, video that I'm here orphanage, I'm donating this to them. No, they mustn't do that. I wish all the youth, even someone who is 60 years, wish if I was young, maybe I was going to start this. But the time is already gone. So we, the youth, we must not let the time also pass us and rethink back that I was supposed to. I wish those things must be our last word to us. We must start before the time is end. We mustn't wait for the time to call us.